John, thick and fast, we know that now between now and the end of the season. Swindon on Tuesday night. I guess if we play as well as we did on Saturday, we've got a chance of getting a result down there.
Yeah, well, obviously I expect that kind of performance each and every week. We've tried to raise the bar, and the players have responded to it, and certainly a great result at Walsall at the weekend, and more importantly, a very good team performance. And we had to dig in at the end, and it showed you the likes of Mark Connolly, Carl McFadzean and Joey Walsh and Matt Sadler, as well as PJ behind them. We've got a very good back five, and they certainly had to dig in, as I said, in the last 15 minutes on Saturday, and of course then we lost Billy Clark, which put us down to 10 men. And those five sort of stood out for us in that last 15 minutes. There has been games when it's all about us going forward, and the boys at the back haven't had too much to do in some matches, but they certainly had a lot to do at the weekend, and they stood firm right until the 97th minute, I think it was. The referee puts up the ball for 5 minutes and plays 6 minutes. So he tried his best. But we come through it well, and obviously we go to Swindon now on the back of a good performance and a good victory, and they set lots of standards on Saturday, our boys did, and they're the sort of standards that you start to expect, week in, week out. We've had two excellent away performances, one at Rotherham, one at Walsall.
And Coventry as well, going back a bit.
Yes, and Coventry, although we were 2 behind that day. We didn't play particularly well over the full course of the match, as we did do against Rotherham and Walsall. But you're quite right. We go to Swindon now, and I expect the same level of performance and hopefully the same result.
They've got the second best home record in the league, so it's not going to be easy, and they've been a hard opponent for us in the past.
Yes, they have. I'm pretty aware of the record against Swindon. It is a tough place to go to, and you're quite right. You only have to look at the league table to see how strong they've been at home and what a difficult place it is to go. But we've not feared anybody. We've had 4, including Coventry, 4 exceptionally good away performances since I've been here, and I fully expect us to do the same at Swindon.
It's an important win on Saturday because a lot of the teams around us got 3 points as well. But I think if we win tomorrow, we're going to probably shoot 5 or 6 places up the table, which should probably be a better reflection on where we should be.
Obviously, Bruce, with the games played column is so much smaller than most of our contemporaries that are in and around us in the league table. But it's points that I'd rather have on the board than obviously games in hand. But as you quite rightly say, get 3 points at Swindon, and that league table certainly looks different. We've not taken our eye off of what's ahead of us, what's above us, and the aims that we're trying to make in trying to make up ground. But the great thing is, I said it Saturday, I'll say it again, just how much the lads have looked after themselves in the last 4 weeks when we've been doing nothing. We've been struggling to find somewhere to train every day, but they've looked after themselves, kept them ticking over, and even when they've been given a day off, I find out the following day there's about 10 of them gone down the gym because they want to do something, and it just shows you their level of professionalism. So all in all, we're in good shape, and we're looking forward to the Swindon game. Let's hope we can reverse the trend of late when we haven't done so well against Swindon.
Obviously, no Billy Clark tomorrow, starts his 2-match ban, so you're going to have to make at least one change, but some good options on the bench. And obviously on Saturday, the players Sergio and Connor Essen weren't even in the 18. Shows the strength in depth now, doesn't it? Yeah,
it does, and it's healthy competition, Bruce. You try and look back at yourself as a player, and you obviously, in previous managerial roles, when you've been able to, as a player, you're looking over your shoulder all the time. Someone's trying to take a shirt off your back. It does make you just up your game a little bit more, knowing that someone can come in and take your place if you don't play particularly well, and that's certainly the case here. Likewise, as a manager, I've always you always look at the bench and you think, well, how can I change the game? And you're hoping that when you look at the bench, you can get excited, and fans can get excited also when they look at our bench now of the boys that sit there ready to come on. And obviously with 20 more games left in such a short space of time, I'm going to use a lot of players. There's going to be lots of different permutations, I think, over the next couple of months. But I looked at the bench Saturday, and when Billy went off, Matt Tubbs had run himself into the ground, scored 2 great goals, and it was an ideal opportunity for Jamie Proctor to go on. I could have put Sully Kaikai on as well, and Rory Fallon. So it does give me the beauty of being able to change it around. It keeps it fresh. We're going to need every single one of them over the forthcoming weeks. But certainly Jamie Proctor and Sully will be first up to the plate tomorrow, and I'll make a decision sometime tomorrow afternoon, I'm sure, as to which one of them is going to take the place of Billy Clark.